The year's most powerful storm has brought some of Asia's busiest cities and regions to a standstill. At least 14 people have died in Taiwan, while 124 others remain missing as heavy rains caused a barrier lake to burst its banks in the eastern county of Hualien. And the torrents of water washing away a bridge and flooding the Guangfu township. Roads there turned into gushing rivers, sweeping vehicles away. And residents scramble to higher ground, some clinging to utility poles or even climbing on rooftops as floodwaters surged. And for the very latest, we cross over to CNA's senior correspondent Victoria Jen in Taipei. Victoria, where you are, it's very different from Mei Wang, whom we spoke with in Hong Kong an hour ago. Conditions are really calm there, but over in Hualien, that mountainous region, it's seen the worst of the damage, didn't it?
That's right. I'm in Taipei right now, and the weather here is, as you can see, very sunny. But it's a very different picture about 200 kilometers away in Hualien in eastern Taiwan, where the devastation from Super Typhoon Ragasa is still unfolding. Officials there now confirm that at least 14 people have died after a barrier lake at Ma Tai'an Creek burst its banks yesterday afternoon. The lake was formed by landslides from earlier heavy rain, and when it gave way, it unleashed a wall of water and mud into Guangfu township. Streets were flooded almost up to the first floor of buildings, and cars were carried off in the torrents. The scale of the disaster is sobering. 124 people remain missing in Hualien County, and the rescue teams are working around the clock to find them. Another 18 people are confirmed injured, and at least one point, more than 260 residents in Guangfu Township were trapped before teams could get in. Now, infrastructure has also taken a serious hit. A key bridge on Highway 9 was destroyed, and parts of the coastal Highway 11 have been shut down as a precaution. Now, with rainfall total in the mountains surpassing 500 millimeters, landslides remain a very real threat, and authorities are keeping large parts of eastern Taiwan under red alert.
Victoria, can you tell us how Taiwan's responding and what's being done to reach and also support those in the disaster zone?
The government is mounting a massive emergency response to deal with this crisis. President William Lai has asked Premier Zhuo Rongtai to coordinate all ministries through the Central Emergency Operations Center. The military has been fully mobilized with more than 27,000 troops to carry out rescue missions. And on the ground, local officials have already evacuated over 7,000 people from high-risk areas, and the shelters are being expanded. Rescue teams are using helicopters and boats to reach stranded communities, while engineers are working to shore up riverbanks and clear damaged highways. Travel had also been badly disrupted. Today, 169 international flights have been canceled, and some ferry services to offshore islands remain suspended. Now, several highways in Hualien are still closed due to flooding or landslides. And with so many people still missing, the focus right now is on finding survivors and keeping evacuees safe as Ragasa continues to bring extreme conditions to eastern Taiwan. Yasmin?
Victoria Jen, thank you so much for all that in terms of the latest. Our senior correspondent reporting from Taipei, Taiwan.